Hello, and welcome to AircraftPost's Rousseau Report. I'm Dennis Rousseau on this last day of July 2019. Since 2001, AircraftPost has become the trusted source for mark-to-market valuations and strategic planning for owners of current generation business jets. Our customer-centric approach is driven by how best we can serve the aircraft owner and operator. In essence, we're the value detectives, providing the forensic investigation, which in turn provides you with undisputed value. As a testament, in 2001, our portfolio comprised just under 1,000 business jets. Today, we track over 11,000, ranging from the CJ4 in the small jet category up to and including the Gulfstream G650 and the Global 7500. Recently, we've been talking about the Gulfstream G4 series, which are in the long-range category of business jets. The main competitor to the G4 is the Dassault Falcon 900 series, which will be our focus today. Specifically, we'll look at the 900's history, resale prices, and market depreciation, which, as previously mentioned, represents a significant cost of ownership. But first, a little history. Dassault Aviation has been designing and building business jets since the 1960s, when Marcel Dassault introduced the Falcon 20 to North America. This was not their first foray into aviation. During World War I, they produced the Eclair propeller, fitted to many of the Allied aircraft, and afterwards they continued with commercial aircraft development. Today, Dassault builds numerous business jets and the military Rafale fighter jet, from which a good deal of technology is gleaned and applied to the Falcon business jets. The Falcon 900 is a development of the Falcon 50, itself an iteration of the Falcon 20. Certified in 1986, the early Falcon 900s were powered by three 731-5AR turbofan engines. In 1991, the -5BR engines were installed as standard power, and the aircraft was renamed the 900B. These engines had longer inspection intervals and lower fuel burns. They were also offered as a retrofit for the earlier aircraft. The early 900s had a theoretical range of 3,800 nautical miles based on a payload of 1,600 pounds at a cruise speed of 0.75 Mach. As the majority of flights will be flown at high-speed cruise of 0.80 plus, and rarely do you encounter still air, the actual range is more in line with 3,500 nautical miles, but this still enables nonstop flights from New York to Western Europe or the northern sector of South America. Similar to competing aircraft, the Falcon 900 offers a three-zone cabin. Typical configuration for early Falcon 900s is a forward galley, 4 single chairs in a club configuration in the forward cabin, 4-place conference group mid-cabin, and a 3-place divan opposite 1 single chair and an aft lav. As with most aircraft in the long-range category, the divan and conference group can be converted to full-size sleep compartments. However, if the aircraft is to be used for this purpose, the installation of an optional forward lav would be a necessity. One area where the aircraft stands out among its competitors is a service ceiling of 51,000 feet and a cabin altitude of 8,000 at that altitude. At 41,000 feet, which is a typical cruise altitude, the cabin altitude goes down to 5,200 feet, which was the lowest for its time and class aircraft. The Falcon 900 came standard equipped with an EFIS or all-glass panel cockpit called the Honeywell SPZ 8000, which was simply a rebranding from the earlier Sperry system. The aircraft also came standard equipped with dual flight management systems and laser refs and dual Collins Proline radios. As with most older generation cockpits, they will reach a point of technological obsolescence as well as support, and as such, there are a number of MROs that provide such a retrofit. The most common for the Falcon 900 is the Primus Epic and Universal, which takes the 5 existing CRT displays and replaces them with 4 flat-screen LCDs at a cost of approximately $700,000. Which, when you factor only 5 of 178 Falcon 900s have been written off, the investment can bring the aircraft into the current generation. So how has the aircraft fared from a value retention perspective? Theoretically, we should expect a 30-year life cycle out of any business jet. And at the end of that time, the aircraft should retain salvage value, or roughly 10% of its original cost new. In this particular case, we're going to take a look at a Falcon 900 1990 vintage and see how it's fared over 30 years. It had a price point new of approximately $20.2 million. And at the end of 30 years, the aircraft is still selling for $2.8 million. So it's faring a little bit better than the 10%. Now let's take a look at the Falcon 900 markets. As of July 2019, we see that there are 9 Falcon 900Bs on the market, which is only representing 5.1% of the fleet. The average market time is 244 days, and the ask prices are ranging from $2.6 million to $4.9 million. The absorption rate in months to sell all 9 aircraft based upon recent sales is only 9 months. Let's take a look at the sales and transactions in the last 6 months. There have been 6. Average model year, similar to the current market, is a 1989 year model. The average market time to sell the aircraft is only 133 days. The ask prices of the 6 aircraft that sold range from 2.5 to 3.4, and the selling prices from 2.1 to 4.1. Overall, the aircraft has fared quite well. Now, what we're going to be looking at in our next few sessions are iterations of the original Falcon 900. So we started with the Falcon 900A, which turned into the Falcon 900B by incorporation of the Dash 5BR engines. And now, next, we're going to go into the 900C, as in Charlie, 900EX, 900EZ, and then finally, the 900LX, which is still in production today. From the Rousseau Report, I'm Dennis Rousseau. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.